Jeff Sica's with us this morning, as he is most Monday mornings. You say that Microsoft will overtake Apple to become the most valuable company in the world. Why do you think Apple fades?
I think Apple has some, Stuart, I think Apple has some very serious issues. One of the issues is if you look at the numbers out of Foxconn that makes iPhones in China, those numbers have been declining rapidly. Now, what we saw with Apple, we haven't seen since 1982, in that it declined 4 days in a row, down over 6%. And as we've said on this show countless times, as goes Apple, so goes the market. They both have antitrust issues. Microsoft has antitrust issues, has the ChatGPT lawsuit from New York Times, and Apple has antitrust issues from the smartwatch. But when you see Apple, which is so dependent on China, China is in free fall. And if they're going to rely on the Chinese consumer and going to rely on the Chinese labor force, they have issues. I would say it's going to be a rough ride.
At the moment, Apple is $84 billion more valuable than Microsoft. That's, I think, at the closing prices recently. $84 billion isn't much in this market. Microsoft could overtake them fairly quickly, you think?
It could be a couple days. It's pocket change to these big tech. So it could be 1 or 2 days.
Right. Yeah, now, you're also saying that Bitcoin is due for a surge. Well, it's not doing too badly now. It's at 44,000. Why the possible surge? Is that the ETF thing?
I think so, but keep in mind, Stuart, owning Bitcoin is like having a tiger as a pet. It's cool, it's fun, until it decides to attack you and eat you. And so anybody who's going to be in Bitcoin and invest in Bitcoin needs to know that they're buying a lottery ticket. But here's what I think. This new ETF, which most likely will get approved on Wednesday, is going to bring billions and billions of dollars into Bitcoin, mostly from institutions. It will probably give Bitcoin a boost, but there's going to be volatility. It is a highly speculative investment. I'm in it. I've been in it since 2019. And I would say buy Bitcoin first before you buy the ETF, but the ETF will help the price.
So there's a rally coming, a further rally for Bitcoin, says Jeff Sica, on videotape, which can be repeated at his peril.
I'm sure will be.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Thanks, Jeff. You're all right.